All right, guys, I'm back. And are you down for day two of this way too early home run plays situation we got going here? We profited yesterday 4 units, and let's put it in perspective. I said in the pinned comments, 1 unit equals $1 just because it's way too early. I want to emphasize to you guys that, be careful with these. I like to, be able to measure these as easy as possible. So 1 unit is, a really good way to measure it. But like I said, 1 unit is $1. So we put 1 unit on, I did on Garcia, Guerrero, and Pasquantino in yesterday's video. And I said, I like all 5 of these, but those top 3 are the ones I like the most. Okay. And the reason why I didn't play all 5 of them is simple math. There could have been one that hits a home run. I think it was Garcia. And you still would have been unprofitable in the day because with 5 of them, Garcia, I think he was under plus 500 or under, was he 350? I don't remember. But the bottom line is there's potential that if you hit one of them, you would be unprofitable. So it was a numbers game. If you play any of those 3 on top, you were going to be good if one hits. Okay. So in the comments section, someone said, hey, should we, since Pasquantino is not going to be playing, can we play Merrill or Alvarez? And I'm like, well, yeah, the math works, so let's do it. So I put in the pinned comments, added Merrill and Alvarez, because, no matter who hit of the 4, it was going to be profitable. And luckily, the only one, well, if we're going to get one of them to hit, it was going to be Merrill because he was at plus 700 and he got it done. It was absolutely amazing. So we're up 4 units. Like I said, unit size is $1. So that feels good. So let's see what I got for today. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, probably shouldn't even play any of these players. They're fully capable, and I'll get into the reason why I selected them. But each one of them is in a weather game that is not what you're looking for. That's why I kind of stay away from them this early in the season. I want hot temperatures. I want humidity. I want, all that good stuff that it takes to make it really easy for the ball to travel that extra little bit that makes it easy for home runs to, leave the ballpark. So the first one, Jarren Duran of the Boston Red Sox, plus 700 at DraftKings. Okay, before I get into this, I just want to say DraftKings has all the odds out. FanDuel doesn't have any. I'm not going to wait for FanDuel, even if they have sometimes a lot better odds, because like I said, I'm putting very small amount of money on this. I just want to do it, get it done. Plus also with FanDuel, just again, another refresher course. I kind of do this in the beginning of the season. FanDuel sucks when it comes to, they're the only book that if you bet a player and he doesn't start, but he happens to come in for one at bat, like a pinch hit or something. And, obviously it's one attempt, they're probably not going to get a home run. It's hard enough when they have 4 chances, if they get 4 chances in a game, you know what I memean? That gets graded as a loss with FanDuel. So I'm like, screw, I'm done. This is good enough right here. Just, okay. Now, first one up there, Jarren Duran, Boston Red Sox, plus 700 at DraftKings. The weather game is a -12 based on Ballpark Pal. Not what you're looking for. A low 50 degrees during game time. It's like, come on. Shouldn't even be playing this. But I do want to say all 4 of these players I'm playing for just a quarter unit. It's like, we're just like, this is going to be ridiculous. But I shouldn't be playing any of them. But because we're up, it's like, let's have a little fun and see what we can do. So Jarren Duran, plus 700 odds at DraftKings. Okay, now, before I move on to the next ones, I just want to say again, I wasn't really prepared to get into great detail again, but basically, what I'm looking for are players that are hot right now. Hot in terms of what a typical home run hitter home run hitter is. And what is a home run hitter? A batter that can basically barrel the bat. It's a term that they use. A barrel is basically a hard hit or an exit velocity of 95 miles per hour or higher off the bat in conjunction with a launch angle of 25 to 35 degrees. Now, that's the best mix, if you will, for a home run to happen. A home run can happen a little bit out of that prime exit velocity. So I'm just looking for the hottest players that are kind of displaying or doing more of that than anybody else in Major League Baseball. So not necessarily doing it together, but if I'm seeing a player hitting at 95 plus miles per hour consistently over the last few days, I'm like, okay, he's on average doing that one part of the equation of the two that you need to do. Now, is he also getting the ball in the air? Okay, but not too much. You want him to get it in the air, like I said, in between that exit or that launch angle of 25 to 35 degrees. You don't want someone that's like hitting ground balls and stuff like that, or someone that's popping it straight up in the air. So is he getting in that range? Is he getting close? And he's doing it often. So that's what I'm looking for, because that's what you need to hit home runs. So you just find the best players in the current time that are doing home run hitting type of things. Okay, so that's why these four right here that I've have on the screen right here are the ones that I'm bringing forward. So I talk about Duran already, plus 700 at DK DraftKings. Jackson Merrill, he came through for us. The first time we play him, he was way overdue. This guy, like, oh my gosh, man, can you keep it going? Now he's all the way down to 390. That's fine. DraftKings. So Merrill, again, another game that Ballpark Pal says a minus 12% reduction in the potential for a home run based on weather. That's going to be a game that's in the mid to upper 50 degrees also, like just not the best conditions. So again, just a quarter unit on Merrill. Like I said, I'm going to quarter unit on all these. Okay, so moving on to Guerrero Jr., I don't know. This is one where I'm like, I don't know. I was going back and forth because he had just a disgusting, nasty game yesterday. And but we'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. Quarter unit on Guerrero Jr. plus 550 at DraftKings. His situation is probably the best one of all of them. It's a neutral weather game. It's a +0. So it's, in Toronto. Dome, so probably the best conditions, but not it's not like it's +20 or really, really good home run weather conditions. So Guerrero Jr. plus 550, and then Juan Soto plus 350 at DraftKings. Again, a -7 weather game, -7% based on Ballpark Pal. And then with Guerrero or with Soto, he's just sometimes he likes to walk a lot, or he gets walked a lot. So that's another thing to kind of consider. If you're not getting opportunities to hit home runs because they take one or two away, it's kind of what you have to watch out with Soto. So a quarter unit on all of these players. Have a little fun. And that's about it, I think. Let me just look at my notes again here. Yeah. That's about it. So I just want to say I really appreciate you guys really showed up for this video. A lot of views. But then again, that's we got a lot of views last year on these home run plays. So let's have another profitable day today. Let's have some fun, and let's hit one of them. Obviously, that's when it's really fun. So just want to say I absolutely love every one of you guys, man. And I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.